Hey everybody, in this video let's talk about Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. So today there was a media preview of this epic attraction, Rise of the Resistance. And this preview took place in Orlando, Florida. Unfortunately, it wasn't here in Anaheim. I am super jealous. But look, this attraction, and I'm not going to get into spoilers in this. I've seen the videos, and it melted my brain. I was so blown away by what I saw. But basically, it's getting rave reviews. The people coming out of the media preview are loving this attraction. They're hailing it as not just an attraction, but it's an experience. You get onto one vehicle, you board another vehicle, and you're constantly in motion. It's a Star Wars experience. It's not just a static thing where you get in a boat and you ride through a scene. This is something that you're in and out of ride vehicles the entire time. It's a full-blown experience, okay? It looks absolutely phenomenal. I mean, look, this is the thing. This attraction, and I've been saying this for a very long time, is Indiana Jones Adventure 2.0. This is that level of immersion, that level of dark ride brought to the new age. Okay, this is this generation's Indiana Jones Adventure, and it looks absolutely phenomenal. I'm floored by what I am seeing. Absolutely floored by it. Now, you're already seeing a lot of spin and narrative building online, and it's really starting to frustrate me, and I really want to address it because it's not just with this attraction, but it's sort of a bigger issue with fandom. I'm seeing a lot of people now saying, well, this is a media preview, so what do you expect them to say? They have to love it because they want to get invited back, right? This myth that you have to kiss Disney's ass in order to continue to be on a media list is 100% false. 100% false, okay? Look, Mice Age, okay, Mice Chat, okay? And now, this isn't a diss on Mice Chat at all. I'm a fan of Mice Chat. I'm a fan of what they do. I like their website. This is not a diss on them at all. But they are not known to be really super shilly when it comes to Disney, okay? They are really known for being a watchdog site, and they'll admit that, I mean, there's nothing wrong with saying that. Mice Age is a very critical website of Disney. When Al Lutz was running the site back in like the 90s and early 2000s, they were really critical of Disney management, Disney executives, and by no sense of the imagination were they shilling for Disney, okay? And even recently, Dusty has come out and he was very critical of Galaxy's Edge and Batuu. He wasn't just kind of blindly praising it, right? Mice Age gets invited to everything, despite the fact that they've been very critical of Disney management, despite the fact of the history with Al Lutz and how critical they've been of the company, they still get invited to everything. So this myth that because media is going to Rise of the Resistance and riding it and coming back and praising the attraction as phenomenal, that we should discount that because it's media. What do you want them to say? It's baloney. It's hogwash. Okay? They are not obligated. When you're on a media list, you're not obligated to just praise the product. Okay? And Disney doesn't do that. Disney doesn't go, oh, you know what? You criticize the attraction, you're off the media list. They do not do that. They do not behave that way. If that was the case, Mice Age would have been off that list a long time ago, and they're clearly not. They get invited to a lot of stuff, and they should be. They're a great outlet. I mean, I do enjoy their content. So, I just want to dispel this myth, this narrative that if you get invited as media to these events, that somehow you're obligated to love it. That's not true. That is absolutely not true. So media is coming back from Rise of the Resistance. They're absolutely loving its attraction, and they're loving it because the attraction is phenomenal. I watched this thing on YouTube, and I was like blown away watching it on a video on my little phone. I was like, oh my God. And that was a video on my phone. Okay, I couldn't even imagine being on that ride vehicle and experiencing it. This ride is obviously very impressive, okay? The media is not lying about that to get free cupcakes or to get back on the media list. That whole narrative is ridiculous. And it doesn't just happen with this attraction. It happens all the time, so I really wanted to bring that up. But have you guys seen the videos to Rise of the Resistance? Have you been on it? Were you lucky enough to be part of the media that were able to ride it over there in Orlando? If you have, comment below. I want to hear what you guys thought of the attraction. This ride is an e-ticket. This ride is Disney at its best. It's Indiana Jones 2.0. I cannot wait for this thing to open in Anaheim. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, may the Force be with you.